Hello, 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 my friends on Patreon, Facebook, YouTube, and wherever else this video might get to. I am Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, blah, blah, blah. Go watch any of my readings. I say the same thing over and over. But I am not in my usual locale. If you haven't figured that out yet, I'm visiting family in Saratoga for a couple of days, rest and relaxation. And I wanted to share with you a little bit of a download, as the kids like to call it, a new spell that I've been toying with for the past week or so. Because, I am a professional witch, and spells come through me all the time, inspired by my pantheons of the divine, whoever that may be in the moment. And a bit of a confession as a Virgo, I'm always keeping my eye on time, right? Make sure things are done on time. I make my own schedule so I can break my own schedule and I don't have to dock my own pay or anything. But being born in 1968, yes, I'm 53 years old. I know I don't look it, thanks. It has been a constant pressure for me growing up as Generation X, sort of fighting time, like racing against time. Got to get it done. Deadlines, deadlines, deadlines. And as a result, I've caused myself quite a bit of harm over the decades as president of Drawing the Circle Productions, as well as a minister at the Silver Broom, which I no longer am. Now I am a free agent, even doing things for YouTube and Patreon. I tend to put myself under a lot of pressure to produce. I am a producer for Drawing the Circle Productions, right? So it's a very, very simple spell, and it was kind of inspired by Matt Kahn, the spiritual teacher who I talk about a lot because he's really good, right? Any spiritual teacher that I really resonate with. I am a spiritual teacher, but I ain't got that ego thing. I won't listen to other people's points of view. I'm just born without it, I guess. And he talks about how time is our ally, right? And I've been doing this puppet hand thing for a while now, right? So on my patrons know this, the foundation of my subscription tiers on Patreon is Human Hero, Immortal God. But since we started, oh my God, last November, I've added some other tiers like Angel and Witch. But Human Hero, Immortal God really is the ego, the personality, the soul, and the spirit, if you want to look at it that way, right? So we're going to leave the spirit there for a minute, and we're going to look at those first three briefly just to illustrate the point. Then I'm going to give you the spell. It's a very simple spell. It rhymes. It'll be easy to remember. So on this side, we have the ego. Time is my enemy. Time is the enemy. We have to fight time. We have to race time. And please, if you're of a certain age, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I am from New York, so we know a New York minute is faster than everywhere else. But beat the clock. I remember there was a game show growing up called Beat the Clock. I feel like I've been doing that my whole life. So time is the enemy, must be conquered. The ego. On this side, the soul going, time is my ally. Time is the enemy. Time is my ally. Smile. Time is my ally. Meaning that there is an aspect of divine timing in all that is. Everything. We're not in control of divine timing, but certainly we can choose to empower or disempower ourselves in any given moment using the enslavement vibe of time, right? Slaves to time. Well, ego. So in between is the personality, your persona, from the Greek word for mask, right? Your persona, who you are in the world. But it's not the truth of who you are. The truth of who you are is the immortal soul and the eternal spirit, if you want to go there. And to the spirit, time is an illusion, right? So depending on your experience with schedules and time, thank you, Carrie Fisher, location, 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 right? Well, it depends on how you want to look at it. So the spell came to me, again, inspired a bit by Matt Kahn. I just started doing the first part of it as a mantra, right? Time is my ally. Time is my ally. Time is my ally. And then I booked this trip to Saratoga. And I had to get the 7-card draw shadow reads done, and the full moon in Sagittarius, I got to do that, and I got to pack it. I got to make sure I have cat food and, someone to watch my cats while I'm away. And then the next phrase of it came through: time is my ally, time is my friend. So I started doing that. Time is my ally, time is my friend. And not that I immediately became Piper Halliwell. I wish. Of all of the sisters, I'm the Piper. I make a wicked fucking bolognese. I'll call it Potion Witch. But then as the week getting it all together, the last 2 parts of it came. So you ready? Here's the spell. Time is my ally. Time is my friend. Ready? My companion and lover beginning to end. Time is my ally. Time is my friend. My companion and lover beginning to end, meaning from the beginning of time to the end of time. Now, like I said, this came, I guess, about a week ago, the whole thing. I'm like packing and, keeping plates spinning and, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul and networking with this one and this one. I'm a Virgo. I'm very good at multitasking that way. But the stress, I realized, was very self-induced. I was trying to fight against time, and time always wins. Being in the illusion that it is, it's a bit of a paradox, but welcome to 3rd and 4th dimension. 5th dimensional time is divine timing. That everything doesn't happen for a reason, because reason is a human creation. The age of reason started labeling plants with Latin names, and suddenly we knew what they were. Now, Artemisia vulgaris is mugwort, but you have no idea the sacred constituents within it, right? No, purpose. Purpose is the divine creation. Everything has a purpose. So that's when people say everything happens for a reason. All I hear is anything can happen to a raisin, right? Hopefully an Agatha raisin, she'll at least figure out the mystery. MC Beaton, shout out. She's crossed, but she's probably a spirit guide now, whatever. So to really kind of practice that, I started doing the spell. And can I tell you, it wasn't instantaneous. Just like homeopathic, you got to take a little bit, like a Bach flower remedy, a little bit over time. But like driving up here, a 5-hour trip, I made it in 4 hours. And I wasn't racing. It was just like I was in the flow of time because of throat chakra willingness. I was willing to surrender my idea of time being an enemy, not an anemone. That's a different thing. That's an underwater creature, I believe. Fact check that if you like. I don't know. I'll ask my mom. She's downstairs. She knows that stuff. She a teacher. Don't mind. Different vibe, though. But really, today I went to Magic Moon and Pretty Hot Mess up here in Saratoga, just kind of like making my social rounds. Right, got my car fixed yesterday up here in Saratoga, and I have to say, I'm chill. I'm going with the flow. Time is my ally. Time is my friend. My companion and lover, beginning to end, from the alpha to the omega. And my guides have been taking it deeper here and there, giving me little insights. But those are personal to me, like showing me things in my past where I really let the time is my enemy rule, and I would miss steps because I was in such a rush, right? So focused on the outcome that you miss the details, then you have to double back, right? Particularly with video production and stuff. Oh, one wrong click and you got to start over sometimes. Or sometimes you'll see it on my videos where I'll be like, oh no, my blessing cords are on the other side of the room, right? Or I left a tarot deck upstairs, something like that, because we're rushing. And honestly, that's conditioning. That is ancestral. That's been passed down from generation to generation through our emotional biochemistry, affecting our DNA, our genes, and our chromosomes, passing it along. And then, of course, depending on your family unit, the society that you're in, time can be very subjective, right? Like people who are agriculturally based, farmers, even gardeners, right? There are certain times you want to plant things. That's different. That's seasonal. Even pagans, which is the magical community, looks at the timing of the sun and the moon, right? Well, all of that's fine. All of it's fine. But the idea is to lean into it as more of a friend than an enemy. And some days it feels like a frenemy, right? But I have to say this for sure. I have seen more numeric codes, 1111, 111, 1234 is a big one for me, 333. I'm a soul number 3. Add up my birth date and reduce it, it's at 3. But also, I was born at 3:53 a.m. You don't know how many times since I started doing this, I turned my head and it's 3:53 a.m. or p.m. We still got a few minutes at the time of this recording for that. It's only 3:48 p.m. Eastern at the time of this recording. So, so what I want to do is take a few deep breaths, and we'll do it. If you want to do it with me, we do repeat after me. You do you, as I like to say. No crystals, no chords, nothing here, just straight up throat chakra, third eye, heart chakra spell work. You ready? Please take a nice deep breath. Let's say it 3 times. Why not? Time is my ally. Time is my friend, my companion and lover, beginning to end. Time is my ally. Time is my friend, my companion and lover, beginning to end. 3rd time's the charm. Time is my ally. Time is my friend, my companion and lover, beginning to end, for the well-being of all and with harm to none, as I will it. So let it be done. So let it be. And so it is. Yay. Of course I'm putting the theme music in. Why wouldn't I put the theme music in? Boogie down. Do 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 do. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope it helps. Please comment. Try it for a day or 2, then come back and comment, right? Because apparently I've done enough shadow work that I'm vibrating more gold than lead, and the inspiration is sleeting down upon me. And thank the gods for that. So I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Because time is our ally. And time is our friend. Time is our companion and lover, beginning to end. And apparently it's a very polyamorous relationship, one would think. Chronos. So thank you so much for watching. Wishing you all the very, very best and the very, very blessed. Have at it and let me know what you think. Reach out. I want to know. Hail. Farewell. Ever zombie and witch. And blessed be.